Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Jade Empire. If I'm talking a little bit quieter than usual, it's because I just picked my wife up from the airport not too long ago. She had a flight from Korea and she's sleeping. So while I need to get some recording done, I don't want to wake her up. So, where were we doing? We were going to the city. Yeah. We were gonna go explore the city. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I think it is, actually. I'm trying to think back now. I remember having very fond memories from the city. I don't remember too much about it other than it just seemed like there was so much to do. But I should preference that. I don't remember enough to really remember if it's my favorite. Let's say it's tentatively my favorite. I guess I'll reassess afterwards.
Watch yourself around the Lotus Assassins. There's something unnatural about them.
Oh? You mean like, their diet is made of processed foods? Oh,
Be
how horrible.
on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young man dressed in plain blues and greens. He is heavily armored from head to foot.
Huh?
Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous.
Who are they talking
Do
about?
not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Well, all these years together, and I never suspected you were the Scourge of the South. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny. At least they didn't get your looks right.
But I'm not 7 feet tall and armed to the teeth. Aw. I thought it was impressive. Oh well.
I love playing in the city. There's so many places to see.
I know, right? I don't even know where to go. Wait, I'm supposed to meet the princess. Hang on a second. The Silk Fox. Yeah, but where am I supposed to meet her? Huh. Wait, what's this? The Zither of Discord? Oh, right. Pfft. Never mind him. Alright, fine, let's just go this
The
way.
Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the South. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge.
How many?
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
No. What else did he do?
The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests in the South.
That fiend! What else has he done?
A group of river-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee. Nobody is safe from this criminal.
What a scoundrel! What else have what else has he done?
His own master died at his hands, and he had fellow students kidnapped and tortured just because they didn't agree with him.
Huh. Suddenly this joke didn't get quite so funny. Yeah. Well, teach me to try and be funny. God, that was morbid. Imperial City Gates. Hello.
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sam at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
Okay, I gotta think about this. I, as a player, want to do this. Would Jumong do it? Give me a second to think. Would Jumong want to hunt down criminals? It would help him get money, and he needs money. So, and it would help his training. Actually, this is a good way to go about this. Jumong is always lacking confidence in his fighting skills, right? And he's thinking of a way. This is a way to test himself. Like he knows that eventually he's going to fight Death's Hand and the Lotus Assassins, and he needs more practice, more training, more strength. And this is maybe a way. Or maybe he sees this as someone's telling him it's a challenge. He doesn't want to back down. Either way, why would you think that?
I was told that there were some new warriors in town looking for work, though none of them matched your description. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
Of course. What criminals do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
Oh.
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
I believe perhaps I am.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
I see no problem hunting down criminals, so long as we don't draw too much attention to ourselves.
Right? Right.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
Okay. I think... Oh god, would Jumong say that, though? Well, I mean, his whole point is to get money and to better his skills, so he's at least going to try. I'm too good for the standard rates. Offer me something better.
Do you people have some sort of code that requires each one of you to bargain about this sort of thing?
If everyone else bargains, you must have extra silver set aside for me, too. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that one.
Crafty! Well, since you've seen to the heart of the matter, I'll accept your point. I'll add an extra percentage to both bounties and find some way to justify the extra cost to the Ministry of Harmony.
Tell them you hired the best. At that price, I am happy to help.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukon. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis.
Oh.
Creative Yukon has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukon bilked. She's in the Imperial Arena.
In the arena, eh? Alright, well, let me hear more about Fading Moon.
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she had escaped to the necropolis.
Okay. Why was nothing done to catch her earlier?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the poor districts. She would have been impossible to catch in that rat's nest. More frankly, there isn't enough money to make it worth my effort.
Wow. Can I see the scene of the crime?
The gates between here and the poorer districts will be closed for some time while repairs are underway. There's nothing particular about the scene of the crime, just ash.
Okay, well, fine. Why was, Alright, let's hear the details about Creative Yukon.
Yukon fleeced some silver from Lord Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukon is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial Arena if we needed her. You could start there.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds like a plan. What could she tell me?
She knows the details of the theft better than I. Lord Rento was reluctant to discuss them. Yukon could be anywhere or anyone, and Lady Rento is the only lead we have.
Well, okay then. Bye.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
Right. Like the Scourge of the South? Heard lots of things about him. Hear he's fantastic. I mean, dangerous. Ooh. I'm the Scourge of
If
the
you
South.
think you've seen this person, you must report it to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
Look at this place. So many people.
This truly is the heart of the Empire.
Should not be so amused by that.
Some of the finest items you'll ever find can be bought right here in the city.
Hey. Hey, buddy. There's so much to do, so much to do. Do you know any Lotus Assassins? My dad says I shouldn't bother them, but I think they're neat. Well, they're not. They are not neat, sir. That is a cute little puppy. He's your puppy. Who's your good puppy?
Those Lotus Assassins make me nervous. They just look so unnatural.
The Golden Way. I don't have any reason to go there yet.
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
Does it have to be a minor thing? Could it be a major thing? Yeah, you'll only help me with minor things?
It's the Honorable Lotus Assassins, you see. They feel that those of us dedicated to the Imperial Army are nothing more than louts to be ordered about. Any member of the army, even city guard, is expected to defer any major disturbances to them. Makes me about as useful as a lamppost.
Well, to be fair, lampposts serve a vital and needed place in society. Why, without lampposts, people would run into things, stubbing their toes. We wouldn't want that, would we? Okay, bye.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble. Pleasure to be of service.
Toodles, lamppost. Alright. Hello. History of Flight Volume 4. Oh. Sometime after Scholar Shu Wen and his prototype flyer disappeared, an apprentice from the Imperial City discovered the scholar's cryptic notes detailing the use of the inscrutable power source. The apprentice showed the information to his master, General Sung Tao. Sung Tao was an engineer before he joined the army, and he recognized the potential of the scholar's work. He convinced Emperor Sun Sween to find a project to develop a flyer for use in the army, or to fund a project. The Emperor agreed readily, and after several months of trying, the first true flyer was created. Within a year, the skies near the Imperial Palace were filled with flyers. Though the safety of the new flyers was questionable, it didn't take long for others to adopt and improve upon the design. I should have put on that thing first. Oh well. I really gotta remember to do that. Hello, what's this here? It's... oh. Well then, I guess I'm in someone's home. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I did it! I broke it. Anyone gonna stop me? Anyone got a problem? No? Didn't think so. Man, I did that just like that, what was that guy they're talking about all the time? A Scourge of the South. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a cool dude. I bet that's the necropolis?
Lost, citizen?
What can you tell me about this area of the city?
This area is known as the Market District. Predictably, plenty of merchants set up their shops around here, and it's usually bustling.
You don't say.
On the north side of the district is the Imperial Arena. The heart of the Empire Tavern in the upper level is a nice place to relax. What else? Oh, yes. There's the Black Leopard School up on the hill on the south side. Lots of skilled warriors get their start there.
Thank you.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble. Pleasure to be of service.
Was the kid from Two Rivers from the Black Lotus School? I think so, but I don't remember. Alright, so that's a Black Leopard School. Do I want to go there first? I really want to meet Silk Fox.
Hello there. Our buns are nice and fresh. I just took them out of the oven.
Aw, that's nice.
Excuse me, out of my way. I've got to get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, now move.
Oh, okay.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting cock sometimes.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my strutting at one time, old woman.
Just now. You'll offend the gods of decency. This poor traveler's like you to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk.
I hope so. I hope so.
Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
I'll buy a bun, God.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Be polite and answer some questions.
Who are you two? What you doing here?
We're members of the local traveling circus. I'm a fire eater and Lena is a juggler. We just sell buns on the side to make a little extra silver.
Junda, could you try to be civil? Just this once?
What? I thought he was being civil. That's amazing.
This buffoon of a man is Junda, and I am Lena, his wife, as he is fond of reminding me. We sell buns here in the city. Well, I bake, and he sells.
Right. On the side, he just said. Look, I wouldn't call him a buffoon if I were you. He's a fire eater. Tell me, let me tell you, I know a thing or two about fire. What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
There is much to tell about the city, but we do need to sell the buns while they're fresh. Perhaps you could be more specific?
No, I'm good. I'm not going to stop bogging your time.
Yes, more questions. Are you sure I couldn't interest you in a bun?
Yes.
They're nice and fresh.
I'd like
or at
one.
least they were when we started talking.
I would like one. Well, this is going to be like the boat scrubber all over again, isn't it? Fine.
Go then. I have buns to sell, and it doesn't look like you're buying.
I want to.
Don't mind him. He just takes a while to get used to. Much like an ache in the bones if it lasts long enough. Eventually, you learn to ignore it. Good day to you.
What is it with this game and not letting me buy any of the things I truly want? I mean, come on. Boat scrubbers, buns. Who would not want these things? Not this person, I tell you. He wants them badly. Ah, thievery. What's the Gem of Foresight do, anyway? Mine too. Evading traps costs no focus. Ooh. No thanks. No thanks, good sir. I will kick open this beautiful pot. That was totally worth it. That vase could have been priceless for all I know. Actually, no, I guess it's really only worth 3 silver. That's all I got for it. Alright, so that's the market district. There's really no one buying or selling here. Which is fine, I suppose. What's over here?
Emperor Sunhai is a great man. Without him, the Empire would still be living in a drought.
Uh-huh. And the dead would be going where they're supposed to. Where? What? Where? What? Scarlet Gem configuration of the dragon? What? What's the configuration of the dragon? Okay, well, it's not here. Maybe it's in the journal. No. The plot items, maybe? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Silk strings. Musical instrument. Bar of nickel iron. Configuration of the horse. Strange excerpt from a diary. The pages were torn from the book, but kept together as if they were important secret. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal, and of a strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm, suddenly lucid. "It's the tiger," he said, fever burning in his eyes. "The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovine's innards. All but the cogs are watching. waiting and active, waiting for the tiger to feed. After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or his ravings, except one. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, note from Princess Leon. A carefully folded piece of paper given to you, Princess Leon. The note reads, "Meet me in the pavilion at the entrance to the Scholar's Garden." Thank you. That's where I wanted to go. Something about this strange poem made it stick in your mind. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink the water infused with sulfur. That sounds pleasant. Okay, so the Scholar Gardens, which is in the Golden District. I now know where to head. Away! I think this is the arena, but I don't want to go to the arena yet. I will, but not yet. I want to talk to Silk Fox first. Or whatever her name is. Whatever she calls herself these days. Oh, wait, no. Wrong way. Is it this way? I think so. I think this is to the golden... whatchamacallit. Yeah. Right. So, I'm looking for the Scholar's Garden.
I'm not scared of the Lotus Assassins, but I still wouldn't want to talk to one.
So you're scared of them. Or maybe she's just disinterested. She's like, ugh, Lotus Assassins. Please. I'm so bored. Jar? Not gonna stop me? I totally just broke that jar and took that gem. What you gonna do about it? That's what I thought. Roll away!
I haven't seen any ghosts wandering in the city. And I hope I never do.
These guards.
Hold on there. This way leads into the necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
Ooh. I do, but what's wrong with the necropolis?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic.
I doubt it. How bad has it become?
Bad. Real bad. Monks used to go in every few weeks to clean out the ones who had risen. But lately it's become too much for them to handle. You look like a warrior. I'm sure you know that even if you disperse a ghost in combat, they reform again eventually. It takes a long time, but it's inevitable. Leave the dead to their own is what I say. Just block the whole place off and start again somewhere else.
Haha. When did all this start?
Things have been bad over the past few, let's say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully. All we know for sure is that they're not happy. Not happy at all.
Maybe the Wheel of Life isn't all it's cracked up to be. Thanks for the warning.
If you're still going in there, just watch your back.
Right, well, not at the moment. But I thank you. I have much to do.
I greet you, sir. I wonder if you might have some silver to spare.
I do. But your clothes are expensive and you speak like a noble.
I come from a very wealthy family. As such, I have a certain lifestyle to maintain. Parties, female admirers, lots of wine. You understand.
I guess. That doesn't explain why you're begging.
I have to have an income, don't I? My father looked at my considerable expenses and told me to get my own silver.
So, did you ever consider getting a job?
Ah, but I am a noble. The shame of manual labor or the stink of trade must not be allowed to touch me.
Really? Well, there's no shame in begging.
How could there be shame? You've got it and I want it. Should I steal it? Never. Simply ask like a civilized soul, I say.
I have a disturbingly hard time faulting that logic. Like, seriously. Okay. I will give you a silver if you'll explain this mad philosophy of yours.
I am afraid I cannot do that. That would be trade, and I simply will not sully my beautifully soft hands with such. I will tell you for free, however.
Fine. Tell me.
I read all the greatest philosophers and consulted with wise men before reaching this decision. I assure you the philosophical underpinnings are quite sound. Wisdom is only gained by experience, wine, women, and song, as it were. But a life of revel with no reflection still does not lead to true wisdom. One must ponder, one must daydream. Even if I could bear the shame of sullying my hands with work, when would I think? How could I grow wise?
So you're begging in order to pay for drunken debauchery, all in service of becoming truly wise.
Well, it loses some of the subtlety when you put it that way. But yes.
By subtlety, do you mean sanity? Tell you what, he is a quick talker, and like I said, I really have trouble faulting his logic when it comes to begging instead of, stealing or something. So, I think the pursuit of wisdom is noble. Here's a silver piece.
I thank you. It's not easy for one such as I. I have it far more difficult than the impoverished beggars of this city.
Huh?
Farewell.
Really? Okay, can I have my silver back? Sir? Sir? I was totally with you until that last statement. See, I personally prefer to steal things.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth.
Oh, snap!
You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer.
Oh!
Nobody's paying any attention.
Drop the mic!
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Where's the mic? Where's the mic? This man needs to drop it.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
Burn. What are you doing? Why attempt to insult me?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
No, actually, I have a pretty good cook. I asked for an explanation. Justify yourself, or I will take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
Okay, here's where Jumong's quirk comes in. He's being insulted. He's being challenged. No one calls McFly a chicken. That's it. I will put an end to your pointless heckling.
Hold! You must forgive my servant. He was acting for me. I asked him to find someone not distracted by mere insults. Someone who would command respect. I must say, your refusal to stand for it was admirable. I think you are exactly what we need.
Really? Explain yourself?
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
Oh. Well, the city hosts many visitors. Why is he so different?
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself.
I'm starting to like this guy.
So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe. But that will not last.
Okay.
If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Uh-huh. Well, perhaps I can reason with him.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand, and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
I do like being endeared. Well then, I will teach him not to mock our culture.
I hope your ability matches your conviction. Several others have fallen short, despite their outrage at his antics. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
Me too. I guess we'll find out next time. Ha ha ha.